Hello. Good morning. Taking a walk right now. I'm at school, but I wanted to get this video out ASAP. So, this video is about why you should not judge anybody. Okay, so the first point is that here is my notes. Everyone else is the same as you. Everyone else is just a human too. Whatever you do to someone else, the same thing is going to happen back to you. Magnified probably 10 times, in my opinion. I mean, it definitely will happen back to you in some way, but I think it's magnified. So that means, if you're really nice to someone else is going to be really nice to you. If you're really mean to someone, you talk shit about them, people are going to talk shit about you. It's just how it goes. So yeah, everyone else is you. Treat everyone the way you want it to be treated. Golden rule. Mom was right. Another way to think about it is, if you break it down to the atomic level, we're all just atoms. You break it down, all the way down. We are all just made up of these little tiny spheres, which are all exactly the same. It's just building blocks. We're all just constructed out of different, combinations of these building blocks. So in that way, we are exactly the same. My next point is that judging someone is like playing God, because when you judge someone, you come to a conclusion, based on what you've seen from them, but you don't know anything about their actual real life, because the only person who knows that is God. And when I say God, I mean like the person, not like the man in the sky. Like, I mean like the ultimate energy body, like the infinite wisdom, you know what I mean? Like the power that's above humans, the one that knows everything, or just the whole world, like the universe in general. That's the only people who know, the only person, or the only thing. It's not even a person. And then the last thing is that when you stop, they will also stop too. When you stop judging people, people will stop. Like, when you look for flaws in other people, it puts yourself on a pedestal of like, I'm perfect, so I can judge. Again, like you're acting like God in that way. And it makes people want to point out flaws in you. So you point out flaws in others, they point out flaws in you. And that's a bad thing, because then you want to start getting defensive, and then it's like they find more shit. Like, and if you just would have never judged anyone in the first place, they never would have came for you. They never would have cared. If you act perfect, people will try to find things in you that go against what you say. If you're straight up honest and you're just like, I don't really know what I'm doing, like me, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I have some idea, then people will look for less, wrong with you. People will stop looking for flaws and start just, agreeing with you and supporting you, trying to help you because you're being honest. So when you look for flaws in other people, people will look for flaws in you. When you come to a judgment based on what you've seen, it's an incomplete judgment because you don't know the entire story, because you're not God, and He's the only one who knows, or she, or it, or whatever it is to you. Like I said, please understand, this is not a religious God. This is a purely spiritual thing. When I say God, I mean the universe as a whole. Like, think of the only person who knows your life, or the only energy field that knows your life. It's just you and, the universe, because the universe has been with you your whole life, if that makes any sense. But not religious. Has nothing to do with any religion. Maybe just a correlation, but that's all. And then another good thing to remember is, if you break it all down, we're all just atoms and we're all just energy. So when you put out the good energy, it's going to come back. When you put out bad energy, it's going to come back. At the end of the day, it's just little tiny spheres interacting with one another, and like attracts like. You're not God. If you stop, they'll stop. That's all I have to say.